Let's talk about that. Let's talk about moving from Woodinville to Kirkland and
Wooden,
that change.
Woodinville to Kirkland was an interesting move. I mean, I think it it felt, I guess, deserved, if that's the best way to say it, because of how um, it's a fresh shop,
Mm-hmm.
you know. It was cool for me too because that I put ownership into that one, and so then
Nice.
I was really a part of the building process, you know, painting the walls, ripping up the floors, and doing this and that, and that was just a cool experience in itself. You know, you appreciate stuff. You know, it's just like anything. You buy it yourself, you're gonna appreciate it more.
Yeah.
You build it from the ground up yourself, you appreciate it more. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
that was super cool because I'd never done that. Kirkland is like a middle ground because I know a lot of people from there, um, but damn near now they're all cutting hair too.
Yeah, you. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Like all the people that I feel like would come to me to get cut, or I'm like I help them become barbers, or you know,
Yeah.
try to like tell them like, yo,
Yeah.
like be a barber.
There's probably a lot of people that you probably gave that influence to. Just
Yeah. I mean, I hope so. I mean, because I always tell people like barbering changed my life. Like
Yeah.
could never take that away. That's why I always say I'll always renew my barber's license, because it really did. You know, it just gave me so many skills and so many tools to use in life. You know.
we have another endeavor that you took and you started doing too. You was one of the OG. OG hosts on here.
yeah,
So
yeah.
when we was before we ever
That is
went
true.
on camera,
Yep.
we
Are
had,
those still like available?
I do not know. We have to go into the archives.
We
I
gotta-
do not know. Actually, maybe for purchase.
Yeah.
You might.
They're on the,
You might
they're on
have
the
to-
Patreon.
I think
on
they
the
might be
Patreon.
on there. I'm not gonna lie.
I
I was
think-
looking back. I
Yeah.
think they're on the
like
podcast
the
app.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If anything, they're probably on there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back just a little bit before the move. I remember discussing with you. You already had ownership thoughts. We were talking about potentially open up a shop somewhere. I forget the city was Red.
I had a lot. I mean, I've had a lot of ideas over the years. I feel like the ideology of how I want to do it has changed. So a lot of different stuff has changed. Like I remember, I wanted to do one in Seattle. Try to do like the boutique with my clothing with the
Yep.
cutting hair, and all that. And then after a while, I was like, Redmond would be dope, just because I felt like it was like centralized. Kirkland wasn't there yet,
Yeah.
and I felt like Redmond is kind of its own city in a sense of where, like, even though it's close to Woodinville, it's neighboring cities. People don't leave Redmond because everything is in Redmond.
Yep.
Like they
Yeah,
have a
sure.
whole town center, this and that, Microsoft, like, and Redmond is huge too, to where you could end up in a part of Redmond that isn't too close to Woodinville.
Yeah.
So I was trying to think of that, but then, the one that I've been thinking of recently per se would be like by like a college,
Yep.
like Pullman or something like that, just because I think that you get so many clients from there. But
Broke
that-
clients?
well,
No,
yeah,
but and it's
yeah.
needed.
But-
Not just
but
that.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
also needed.
Yo,
Like,
It's more demand.
That'd be
That's-
different too, because your turnover, like 4 years are gone, and you gotta
Yeah.
start over
Yeah.
again.
But
Yeah.
it's always a surplus of new people
Yeah.
coming.
Right.
And
Yeah.
once you're that guy, because that's what they say. Like everyone's always like, if just a shop opened up that had filthy barbers, like they would kill it.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm not trying right now. I'm not trying to move out there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
way other shit. It's just my mind's always trying to
Yeah.
work with that. But things have just changed. I feel like, but I mean, always thinking about ownership more.
yeah, now especially, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
how is it now, like, being on that? Like, how do you feel about the responsibility level? Being the owner, knowing that you're looked at as a leader and, like, somebody, like, this
Well,
is who I want to be like.
I feel like in my situation it's a little different because I feel like for the most part we try to like Adrian says, it's a well-oiled machine,
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I have to do much of this thing of like an authority figure.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't mind it if I necessarily have to or whatever, you know what I mean? It is cool. Sometimes it's like, damn, that's right. Like, this is on me, you know. Like,
Yeah.
Someone walks in, like, who's the owner? Like, oh,
yeah,
this
yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
You can't point him off no more.
Yeah, exactly. Like, all right, yeah. What's up? What do you,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But no, it's good. It's fun. It's a part of that experience too, you know. I feel for me, it's something that I should have been done, and then I realized that too later on in life. And you know, granted, I had him and stuff, and so there's obstacles and whatnot. But I definitely could have and should have done it earlier. So I would say that. I feel like for me, like I said, I wasn't focused on barbering. I was trying to make clothes the year and a half into. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Of course,
you know what I'm
of
saying?
course,
Like,
of
so
course.
in that, to answer that as well, further that, like, I guess I was derailed a little bit because I didn't lock in as much as I should on that craft. You know, I could have been an owner. I could have been, you know, way bigger owner now. But, you know, it is what it is. You live and you learn, you know.
Well, you were an owner in Lords in Kaiser.
Yeah. Exactly. But you know, I know, you know, I never didn't see the importance of it, but you know, more than ever, I do now.
Yeah.
You know,